The donkey and his shadow. There lived a poor man in a village. His name was Raghu. Raghu had a donkey. Raghu would lend his donkey to other persons and earn something to pay for his food. The donkey would carry loads for the other people. Sometimes the washerman in the village used to hire Raghu's donkey. Sometimes the farmer took his donkey. But whoever hired his donkey, Raghu would come along with them. Most of the people just wanted the donkey only and not Raghu because he would request them to give him some work so that he too could earn something. But they did not want to keep Raghu on work. The villagers disliked Raghu. They said that he was quarrelsome and was idle too. But still, Raghu had to be with the donkey. Raghu's donkey would not listen to anyone but Raghu. Raghu had to be somewhere near around. Raghu's donkey was like Raghu. Suddenly, he would get angry and begin to bray. It would refuse to carry any more load. Then Raghu would go near the donkey and whisper in his ear, "Look, if you do not work, we will have to remain hungry. They do not give me any work. They only give work to you. I can't get something to eat because you work for the villagers. Please be kind to me and finish the work of the hirer." Raghu's donkey would listen to Raghu, and this way Raghu passed the days. One day, a traveler came into the village. He looked very tired. A villager asked him who he was. "I am a traveler," said the man. "I want to write a book and so I travel from one place to another. I had a horse, but it died. I want to buy another horse. Would you please help me in this matter?" "Nobody here has a horse," said a villager. "Some people have donkeys, but I know they will not sell their donkeys. There is one man who is poor. His name is Raghu. You can try there." The traveler went to Raghu's court. When the traveler told Raghu that he wanted to buy a donkey, Raghu said, "I can give you donkey for some days only, but you will hire it. I don't want to sell it. You will have to pay 1 silver coin per day. You will have to give food to me and to the donkey. Do you agree?" The traveler agreed. So Raghu asked the traveler to ride the donkey. Raghu took a can and began to walk behind the donkey. Whenever the donkey stopped, Raghu stroked the donkey and whispered in its ear to go ahead, and the donkey began to walk again. They reached a village. Raghu asked the traveler to buy food. Raghu and his donkey ate and ate for long. The traveler had to pay more. He became angry, but he could not say anything because he had agreed to buy them food for as many days as he would hire the donkey. The traveler rode the donkey. Again the journey began. It was now very hot. It was noon. They were somewhere in the part of a desert area. There was no tree. The old traveler was sweating. "I want to sit here for some time," said the traveler. "I am also tired," said Raghu. "I will sit in the shade of my donkey." "You cannot sit in the shadow of the donkey," said the traveler. "I have hired the donkey. I have paid for all the food you two have eaten. So I had got the right to sit in the shade of the donkey." "You have hired the donkey," said Raghu, "but you have not hired its shadow. I will sit in the shade of the donkey." They began to quarrel. "I need the shadow for myself," cried the donkey, and he ran away.